Well, they're not hard. They're just a little harder than what we've been doing in the past. And then, of course, sadly, I wrote all over it yesterday. So we're going to have to write a little underneath. So, dear. Yes, dear. The number 18? Okay, well, then you probably don't need to tell you about the typo. Okay, go ahead. Tell me what your answer is to number 18.
The third one. It can't be bigger than 5 unless the 1 at the same time.
Your group can have 2 points.
Wait, what did she say? Why is she
Yeah. She's the first person all day who's 1 volunteered, 2 had a logical explanation, and 3 had the logical right explanation. Now, I'm going to go super mathy when I explain it, but her explanation of there's no way a number can be less than 1 and bigger than 5 is definitely sufficient. That is the correct answer. Okay, as a math teacher, I have to make things super mathy. You know that. Okay, so -3 is less than x is less than 5. I'm going to do something that's similar to what we were doing yesterday. I'm going to make a number line, but instead of just the one number, I'm going to put both numbers, -3 and 5. X is greater than 2 and less than x is less than 3. Again, number line, I'm going to put 2, I'm going to put 3. Number 18, I'm just having to write on 19 slide because of yesterday's handwriting. That's my bad. X is greater than 5 and x is less than 1. I'm going to make a number line with 1 and 5. And then the last one has a typo. It should say x is greater than -4. No, I think it's right. And x is less than -2. I think it should be x is less than -2, I think. I don't know. I know there's a typo. I keep forgetting what the typo is. I knew this morning. It's like the longer the day goes, the dumber I get. It's okay. Well, I know. I think that's what the typo was. I think it's supposed to say less than. I remember there was a typo. I just don't remember exactly where it was. I think that was it. Okay. Easy point for you. Easy point. I'm gonna put circles on all these things, but I'm not gonna fill any of them in. Why?
Because it's not equal to.
It's not less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. You're missing the equal to. Table 1, you can have a point. Okay, so our first one says, our answer choice A, it says it's between -3 and 5. So I'm going to color in between -3 and 5. Number 2 says it's bigger than 2 and it's less than 3. So again, I'm coloring in between 2 and 3. And on the last one, same thing's going to happen. Well, it's supposed to. Maybe it's supposed to. I put my number line wrong. First of all, Miss Compton, -4 is smaller than -2. Just FYI. Greater than -4, less than 2, it's supposed to be in between as well. And Sarah's right, and she logically reasoned it, and I had to make it super mathy with a graph. Greater than 5, less than 1. This is the one that is the odd. All the other graphs were shaded in the middle, shaded in the middle, shaded in the middle. This one's the one shaded on the end, so this is why it's the answer. Her explanation was definitely sufficient. If you understood what she said and not this, that's great. Most people all day have guessed the first one just because the other 3 options literally had the word and. And because this one didn't say the word and, they guessed it. So yours was much more mathier guess. Okay, as for our last one for today, we were asked about a function and given the graph of the function, what intervals is it constant and negative? My hint to you is to think of life or a graph of a function as a roller coaster. So if this was a roller coaster, you and I are on the roller coaster. Here's our little cart thing. Here are our wheels. I'm not a drawer. We're on the roller coaster. If it's a positive part of the graph, yes, dear. You gonna hate on my roller coaster drawings? Okay, hold on. Let me finish writing. I'll let you volunteer. So if we're on a positive part of the roller coaster, we're going up the hill. If we're on a constant part of the roller coaster, we're just going straight and flat. And why did we get on the roller coaster? I don't know. And then if it's a negative part of the function, we're going down the hill. So it says about being constant. That's part 1. Constant's where we're going flat. So I see a spot from here to here. I need to know what x values that corresponds to. Yes, dear. It is 0 to 3. Yeah, that's correct. So from 0 to 3, we were going flat. So we could write 0 to 3. Or we can be fancy. how fancy you want to be today. We could say 0 is less than x is less than 3. So our number's between 0 and 3. I don't care if you're not fancy. I don't care. You can have a point for that. And he noticed the other constant spot. It was also constant down here at the end. Yes, it starts at 6. Most people all day long on this problem have said 6 to 10. They've forgotten that arrow means that it keeps on going forever. So the fact that he recognized it's also constant from 6 to infinity, or anything bigger than 6, x bigger than 6, is amazing. He can have a point for that. So we've got the two constant regions. There is a negative region where we are going downhill. I need to know that negative region. Does someone else want to answer before I let the boy have all the points? Okay, go ahead. 3 to 6. Or we could say 3 is less than x is less than 6. Okay. Now, in real life, if this was really a roller coaster, I like to think of the x-axis as time. And so this wouldn't happen over here because there wouldn't be negative time. And then so from 0 to 3 seconds, we were traveling constant. 3 to 6 seconds, we went down the hill. And then 6 seconds onwards, we went flat. But let's face it, if all we did was one tiny little downhill, is that a very good roller coaster?
No.
And then we got on to how to design a roller coaster last period. So, if you wanted to be a roller coaster designer, what would you need to major in college? Yes, Dan? Say it again.
Engineering.
Definitely engineering. Does anyone know what branch of engineering?
Civil.
Civil is the ones that get to build things. That is true. Do you really think you're going to get to just build a roller coaster your first day out with your degree? No. No, it's not going to happen. In fact, my suggestion to you, if you're wanting to be this roller coaster tycoon builder, because I did enjoy that game when I was younger, it was good. If you are trying to be a roller coaster tycoon, I suggest you make some friends with someone at Six Flags or Disney or something, so they will hire you later on. Just so you know. Sometimes in life it's about who you know. Okay, you have out your puzzle pieces from yesterday. If you want to have out your notes too, that's fine. You don't have to, but that would be great. Otherwise, I would clear off my whole desk because you don't need anything except your puzzle and your puzzle pieces and your brain. Again, maybe your notes, maybe. And the red paper. If you did not get a piece of red paper, one will be given to you. Okay. What we're going to do is something we normally don't get to do. Normally we stay all by our groups in our own little worlds. But, here, I don't have to record all this. But today,